Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today's album is a comedy album, a very well received comedy album by Allan Sherman. This is My Son, the Nut. This was his third album, released in 1963, released on Warner Brothers Records. And this was a big selling album. The full title is Allan Sherman Sings Nutty Things, This Time with Strings, My Son the Nut. Arranged and conducted by Lou Bush. Written and performed by Allan Sherman. Lyrics by Allan Sherman. And so this was a big selling comedy album. It was released in '63. It held the top spot on the Billboard album charts for about 2 months. And it stayed on the charts for 140 weeks. So it kind of was an album that went on and on and on. And it was like just stayed at the top for a while. And as a matter of fact, this album has a distinction of being the last #1 comedy album to hit the top of the Billboard charts for almost 50 years. The next one was Weird Al Yankovic's Mandatory Fun in 2014. So it took a long time for another comedy album to reach #1. And the big reason the success of this album was because Allan Sherman, his first couple of records, kind of had a lot of in-jokes about Jewish culture. This time the parodies became more sort of generic and could kind of was more relatable. And of course, the big one on this album that everyone knows is the letter from camp. Hello Mutta, hello Fada. Everyone knows that, which is based on Dance of the Hours, the classical piece. And so all of these parodies, like I said, were more generic. There's the Hungarian Goulash No. 5, which was based on the Brahms Hungarian dance. There was Here's to the Crabgrass, which was Country Gardens. It was a duet he did with Jackie Ward. Hail to Thee, Fat Person, which was a spoken word thing. It was an instrumental rendition of with America the Beautiful behind it. 8'2", Solid Blue, which was based on 5'2", Eyes of Blue. You're Getting to Be a Rabbit with Me. You're Getting to Be a Habit with Me. So this guy was definitely in the vein of what Weird Al would later become. And of course, Weird Al would cite Allan Sherman as a great influence on his work. But Allan was one of the early guys practicing that whole song parody thing, writing comedy lyrics over established melodies. And so this album was a landmark in that regard because it was very, very well received. My Son the Nut by Allan Sherman, one of the biggest selling comedy albums of all time by one of the comedy greats, Allan Sherman. So today's Daily Record. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Allan Sherman if you're a fan or if you've never heard this album. Love to highlight different types of albums and different genres. Follow my main channel, Tommy Burton's VC channel. There's a link up above. That's why I'm pointing up there in the description box. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Tommy Burton75. I love interacting with you guys. So keep it coming and get the word out about this channel. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.